Helpful. There we go. Right, guys, just going to play my usual little intro and then we'll see who joins.
Yeah, quarter pounder, man. Heavy stuff, man. Blow me away. I smoke that H1 gun, man. I go,
Come on,
I was smoke that tight stick,
let's hear
Tight
it.
stick. That stuff is tight to a stick. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could probably smoke this whole joint, man, and still walk away, man.
It's been in the cloud of smoke, we keep on winning these crowded jokes. How dare you come and step on these toes when everybody else around here knows I'm a man who can be trusted. Other side of me you don't wanna fuck with. These sticks and stones don't work. See, can all stop chucking. Look, there are really no surprise when alcoholics pass the dookie to the left-hand side. As we come step to the mic, we are always high, cause we're blades when we grind. Kicking ass on track like a Shaolin monk, or ripping the class power and skunk. Seed on the track and flower to come. This is the first war of many to be won. Look at John, man. All right.
Chinese eyes, man.
What kind of joint is this, man? When I was young, I wanted to be a rock star. As you can see, I never got far. So when I smashed my guitar in a hotel room, I ended up in the back of a car. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't like police, and I know for a fact this don't like me. Some brash, loud as fuck, and there ain't anybody else like me. See, I've always been a little bit loopy, Chinese eyes, but the left one droopy. But I swear I'm alive, I think I'm the right guy, star in the next James Bond movie. Fading out of trouble like an X Factor. See what Talisa did, she's a slapper. That was pissed off because he didn't get enough. So why did she suck me on a rapper?
What? Yeah, my dog is my stash, man. I had it on the table, motherfucker ate it. Yeah. So I had to follow him around with a little baggie.
See me, I'm a fan of the hook. Some people like you, but I love it. 10 of the day and the doc say that brought you loads, my I'm like, fuck it. Say hello to the neighborhood pop. Hello. If I've not got it, I'm a hothead. See me deep in the street, hot box in my jeans, screaming around the beach.
Stop it.
TLCs, take the long care with the THC. I'm not clever, I'll never have a PhD. So I lost a battle game, play PS3, but one hand in with a crowbar. First one, right, this is too far. See me late at night, I'm
That'll do. Morning, Sean. That'll do. Morning, my guy. How you doing? I'll whack the link out there if anyone wants to jump on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. See, Pablo was back last night then. I quite liked the stream, to be honest, last night. I'm not going to lie. I quite enjoyed it. I've always sort of liked Pablo. It's just, yeah. If I had the channel that big, man, I'd be on every night and I'd be, I'd actually use the channel decent. Yes, brother, I see you. Oh, shit, I gotta get slapped.
How you doing?
How you doing, brother? You good?
Yeah, really good. I was on Cesspit last night, right? And Finland boy wants me to fight someone fucking so desperate, like
Does he?
he thinks I'm ready. He thinks I'm ready, but what I've said to him, I'm not ready yet. I need a lot more boxing training. It'll be at the start of the year. I don't mind fighting.
Can I just say, Sean, right? I've known you a long time, yeah. You're like a brother to me, and you've got that doubt in your head. So even if you have got the ability, which we all know you haven't, like I'm not running you down, you've admitted it. You're gonna lose anyway, bro, from the doubt in your head.
Yeah, but they want us to fight Pablo. Pablo wants to fight Joe Kidd. I will batter Pablo right now. No disrespect to him. But he wants to fight Joe Kidd or someone, doesn't he?
Yeah, that he's already said he's called out and it's getting arranged. So yeah. So how did
he called him out last night. He called Joe Kidd out last night.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
You know what,
I'm gonna explain something to you. Right. The only reason I went off your panel yesterday when Steve was on, because everyone was quick to judge me about stuff. So I went off, so I wasn't judging people.
Sean.
So I wasn't judging him.
I know. Let me just say this. Every person in the chat that was giving each other grief, that's fine. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. I didn't take it personally when you left. You know, Paul, he went down a bit of a weird route, but yeah, I like it when when my friends and chat comes on and gives their opinion. I'd rather you be Steve
Yeah.
J and leaving than sit there giving him patting his head and like, you know, you're honest, Sean, and that's what I want. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, well, that's why I left. It was no disrespect to him. It's just because everyone judged me, right? I had my opinion of him supposed to slap on her last. Because no disrespect to Sam, if Sam went to burn my beard, I wouldn't slap her. I would move out the way. That's what got me, right?
Yeah.
But over to that, right? I haven't got an opinion on what he's done over to that. That's why I left.
No.
So I didn't start shouting. I didn't start screaming at him because everyone was quick to judge me at that point when they all thought I was robbing people of donations. They were all quick at judging me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
When you wasn't here, I did actually refer to you about the bullshit you got over your fucking donations. At the end of the day, Sean, real quick, and then we'll leave it. They donated for you to travel and do your thing. You travelled and done your thing.
I'm not leaving it. I want to say one thing, right? We were talking on the cesspit about it last night. There was about 300 people in the chat. Even Phil and Boy turned around and says they donated to help you. You went training, so what's the fucking problem?
You didn't spend it on booze. You didn't spend it on, and I know what you spent your money on. You know what I mean? From behind the scenes.
Right, get Steve on the panel. I want to explain why I left yesterday.
Steve, can you jump on? Sean wants to talk to you, brother. Please. Link's there, mate. No,
yeah, I think it's better coming off me why I left yesterday than anyone else.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. Yeah. But like I said, you don't have to explain. I'd rather you leave than sit here chatting shit to Steve and then go on another, which you wouldn't anyway, but go on another channel. Yeah, I
didn't. I was in the chat. I was in the chat till you went off.
Yeah, you was. Yeah, but as for arguing in my chat, I'm not having that. I told Steve I don't agree with him what he said about Boss Dog because I'm a cripple as well. But
Boss Dog's a really nice man. You know, he doesn't deserve anything. But like I said to Boss Dog, no one knows what's happened behind the scenes, what's been said. To someone was there, no one knows. So anyone can stick up for Steve saying, right, that was wrong. People can stick up for Boss Dog saying that was wrong. So you were there in that conversation.
Here he is.
Morning, right, Steve, listen to us, right? The only reason I left that panel yesterday is because I didn't judge on your life. I mean, you didn't argue. That's the end all of it.
God bless, mate.
God bless you, Sean. And Sam, I love you. You know that. I always told you 100%, 110% loud and proud. And I always told you I'd never bring my bullshit to your channel.
No.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I would explain. I thought I would explain it to your face why I left.
And the thing is, let me just say this, guys, we don't know what actually happened. The only people that knows is him and the other person.
I always said that while you're training, you need to focus on your training and your partner. That's your focus. You've got a big event coming up.
That Sean got, Steve?
Focus into that. And I said I'd protect you from any negativity. When my life was turning negative on the YouTube, I took my shit away from you because you're not fighting my corner.
You did actually.
You're certainly not going to be fighting me.
My lives for a few days, few weeks.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I said, YouTube is full of haters and people telling lies. I didn't want to get involved in that. I just had my opinion on that little bit, what maybe isn't true, you know? Like everyone had their opinion on me. But over to that, I left, so there was no conflict between me and you, Steve. That's it, you know, because I think you're a decent man, so there was no conflict. I left.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't like the way Paul Taylor Cook was saying that he's walking around naked and shit.
Like Sam just says, don't judge a book by its cover.
No. At the end of the day, Steve's not done me wrong, and I'm not going to shun him for that.
Like, they'll talk about something else next week.
Yeah, that's right.
They will.
They'll be talking the truth next week. They'll be making full public apologies next week.
They will.
Well, I was a talk of YouTube. I was a talk of YouTube for 2 weeks, wasn't I? Because he had a few donations. I was a talk of YouTube. I robbed people. I've scammed people. I was the biggest beg on YouTube. Oh, I got everything chucked at me.
I don't think you know, Steve, did you, about the
Sean?
trolling that Sean got? He got it bad, bro. Yes, Donny, jump on, mate. I will be on. See you in a minute.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
people are jealous. People are jealous, and a lot of people are supportive, but they don't know how to communicate. So what they do is they talk shit to try and get the truth out of you. They talk shit to get your truth. They can see the truth in your character, how you present. And that's what a lot of people are doing. It's called reverse psychology. So always be aware of that. And this is something I've tried showing you, tried showing everybody. I'm not playing these games because I'm the writer of these games. When you go so dark in your head on magic mushrooms and LSD, when you're stuck in your head on LSD or mushrooms,
man. Yeah. I've noticed you're very intelligent, Steve. You're very good with your words and you're very intelligent.
He is, yes. And that's what I've seen a lot of people say yesterday
and
as well.
This is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not aggressive. I turn my voice up to get my voice across. Do you understand me? Yeah? I'm not aggressive or violent. Yeah. I can be. Corner me. Put me in the corner. You know, put me in the corner like a fucking you corner a dog, and then tell everybody the dog attacked you. Nah, mate. Did you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you say. What you're saying is making sense. You know, like everyone was too quick to judge me. Everyone was too quick to judge you. You know, people need to get to the truth. People need to know the truth before they judge someone. You know, see evidence before they judge someone.
That's what I wanted to kind of do yesterday with Steve, but Paul Taylor Cook just took it to another level, man.
Yeah, he was a bit weird in yesterday. He come out with some fucking mad stuff yesterday.
I am just so glad that Monk was with me to see what I was hearing. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm so
morning, live follower. How are you?
Morning, Paul C. How you doing, my G? God bless you.
Big respect, Monk. Jay.
Yeah, I tell you what, if Monk wasn't on the panel with me, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah, I was listening to what Monk was saying yesterday. I was still in the chat. Monk is very intelligent as well, you know. He's very good with his words.
Definitely, mate.
Exactly. That's a family man. You can recognize a family man because they take themselves away from the personal situation and they look above from an ego's point of view.
Yeah.
He said, I want to do one thing on your channel, Lucifer. I'm not going to say my daughter's name, but well done to my daughter for passing her GCSE and going into sixth form.
Oh, well done. A child doing good with their life. You don't hear that? Big up Sean's daughter. God bless you.
I'm not going to say her name because...
No.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. No, she passed him. She sent us it the other day and I forgot to bring her up because I've had a lot of stuff going on and she's passed everything. She's gone into sixth form, then she's gone into college.
Well, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but yeah, congratulations. It's good to see young uns doing good with their lives.
Listen, I don't know where she gets the brains from because it's definitely fucking not me.
I was just going to say that. You was dropped on your fucking head when you was born.
Oh, no. Fucking tell us about it out.
I'm thick as shit.
But it's made us fucking it's made us hard though. No one can put me down now.
Nah. Do you know what? I like being a simpleton. I do. I don't care. I like it.
Well, listen, I could be simple, but Sam's brainy, so Sam does all my work for us.
Yeah. Fair play, mate.
Isn't that right, baby?
I try to be.
Sean. Sam, do you like these?
Get rid of them, you little fucker. Right, he's going.
Don't do the fucking Pringles stuff. Don't, please.
I'll tell you what, though, yes. He didn't. It was a Pringle tin. I'm glad we cleared that up yesterday.
With a Dairy Lee triangle box.
Oh, yes.
I've got a screenshot.
Well done. Very proud, brother.
Have a word with Paul. No, Jamie Sawyer. I think I might have pissed him off.
Oh, okay. Everyone pissing Jamie fucking Sawyer off. Come on, say it right.
No, on Steve's live yesterday, he said bollocks about me or something. But I've made him a mod on here now on my channel because of all that stuff going on yesterday.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
If you upset Jamie Sawyer, you upset me.
That's why I want you to ask him what I've done. Steve, I need you to ask him what I've done, bro. I don't know what I've done. Oh, guess what? I can't even check your messages because I've lost my fucking phone.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, thank you, Madeline, for saying congratulations to my daughter. Thank you. I hope you're okay.
Oh,
oh yeah, I didn't see that. How you doing, mums? I'll be over shortly. I'm just doing a quick live. Simple.
Can I say,
Steve, you know a lot about dogs, don't you, bro? I can ask you.
Sean.
Do you know
Sean.
what this is? Come on, carry on.
Yes.
Find it.
Sean.
Yeah, Steve.
Some months ago, Sean, when I first came to your channel, and you modded people up, and you gave me a spanner, right? Jamie Sawyer came into your chat, and he came in with loads of emojis, and one of the people in the chat blocked him, and I said that's bang out of order. Unblock Jamie because he's got a different language. He's using emojis. He isn't being offensive, yeah. And that was from day one being on your channel with a spanner, Sean.
Oh, I'll unblock him today. Then I didn't know that. I'll unblock him today.
No, he is a good guy, Jamie. He's 100.
Jamie Sawyer is a good man. Jamie's a good man.
No,
hey,
I'll unblock him
Jamie's
today.
the first person to put.
Yeah, he sent Steve some dog food and stuff.
Jamie, me.
Oh, you've lagged, Steve. You're lagging. No, still lagging.
No.
To go through different so communicate with me. So I take him face value. Never mind the fucking money. I don't want his money. He's a family man. He needs to be looking after his children. He needs to be looking after his family. He don't need to be looking after me. Yeah? And that's my main message. But we do work together. You know? He's a fucking diamond geezer. But make sure you've got the right Jamie Sawyer. Make sure, because there's 2 or 3 of them trolling. Okay? There's 2 or 3 with that name. Go to his channel. Make sure it's him. Okay?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because I'll unblock him.
I'm thinking, but yeah, it was the same one. But I want to ask
I'll unblock him because he's a nice man, Jamie. He's always been all right with me. We have a laugh.
Right, Steve, hear this, bro. Can you look at this picture? Yeah, these have suddenly come up on my mum's dog. You know about animals, so maybe you can help my mum. Here it is, here somewhere. Where is it? There? It's like a little. They're like little brown, like little black dots. They are little black, like peas.
I wouldn't be in a month.
I ain't got a clue, bro. We ain't got a clue.
It's been hot. It's been hot. So a lot of animals get spots. We get spots. Right. Dogs get spots. Yeah. Okay. Maybe she's been in. Maybe she's been in through the bushes and she's got loads of splinters.
Yes, she has.
And the splinters.
There you go, mother.
That's what it is then.
There you go. Because he does. He dives in the bushes grabbing his ball.
Then there's more than likely splinters.
Right. Okay. I'll definitely check. Thank you, brother. Because he does go in the bushes. Sorry, I just had to show you that because my mum's going out of red with worry, like, because he's like literally biting chunks.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Right then.
No, mate.
You need to lubricate it. You need to lubricate it.
Oh well.
Lubricate it. Keep it lubricated.
Okay.
What with? Like,
oil, butter, Vaseline, KY jelly, whatever you want.
Vaseline will be better to put on that. Vaseline will be a hell of a lot better to put on it because it's got chemicals in, hasn't it?
Sweet. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Sean. I've got some here. I'll take it over and try it. Because the next step's going to be vets, and that's going to be like 100, 200 quid.
But every pet's worth it. I've got 3 cats. If one of them, if any one of them turned ill now, I'll be at the vets tomorrow. I'll be at the vets today. I don't care how much it would cost us in the long run, but they will be there.
I'd sell my laptop.
I told Captain Jack
now if my dog got ill.
I told Captain Jack from the day he came to me, from the day he was born to me. I told him, if you're staying with me, you look after yourself. Yeah, I'll make sure that you got no ticks, no fleas, no worms. I'll make sure you're licensed and passported. But as far as operations go, you know, like I'm not in a position. You know. So I
No,
told Captain Jack,
no.
you look after yourself. I look after you as much as I can. And do you know what? From day one, from when he was born to me, he's been by my side. Do you get me? Very small
Yeah. Lordy, you little ball bag, behave. Stop it.
amount
You
of
know
time we've been
what,
separated.
Lucifer, do you know what? I've got 3 cats now. Do you know the mother gave birth? We've kept 2 cats.
Yeah, man. Well, give me a.
No, listen, I'm going to give you the laugh. So I've got 4 pussies to stroke now.
Oh.
5.
We'll have to do a live one day, right? We'll do a collab. We'll have Steve and his 3 dogs and Sean and his 4 pussies.
Yes, go on. What pussies were the others are just stroking.
That'd be a good live, that would.
Big up live follower in the chat.
There's 2 live followers, isn't there? Is this the original live follower? Because there's 2.
Yes, it is. Yes, I can. Yeah, click on. It is.
So this is our live follower, yeah? Because I got.
Yes, it's like. Yeah, it's live follower. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think it's a backup account. I know because I've talked to her before.
Yeah,
on it.
333 at the end. That's all right. Cheers, because the other one was a bit rude to me the other day. You know, when we was talking about the epilepsy and stuff.
So you don't know how to take her.
They put a comment in afterwards, like saying that we shouldn't be talking about. They were saying that we were saying that me, you, and Paul were saying give kids speed, which we wasn't. We were saying don't do that.
Yeah, but no, the way it sounded, I can understand where she's coming from. The way it sounded, it was like for ADHD, just give them fucking speed, it'll be all right. But it wasn't meant. It wasn't meant like that.
No, not at all. That's what I said.
No, but if you were sitting in the chat, right, you heard that, you think, what the fuck are they going on about? They're on about giving kids fucking drugs. You honestly would.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was live follower. Yeah. Did you watch the old like? Because I got a bit offended by that because like I'm thinking live follower is my friend, like no. But yeah,
no.
I get what you mean, live follower. It probably.
No, you would have thought. No, you would have honestly thought you were on about giving kids drugs.
So you've offended someone already.
You know, it would have looked like that to someone else on the outside if they didn't know what we were talking about. You know.
Yeah.
But it's all sorted now, isn't it? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Lads, I insult the Spanish when I say hola, yeah, because you don't say hola to the Spanish people. You say adios. Do you get me?
I thought, I thought
you say bye-bye. You don't say hello.
Yeah.
I know. But you don't say hello. You say goodbye. And this is educated to us in the Beatles song. I say hello, you say goodbye. Yeah, it was done in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and get the house.
It was telling Sean to
say like someone in Spain, I say adios instead of hola.
Read what live follower said. It was telling Sean to take speed, not kids. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck taking drugs.
No. Oh yeah, I know what it was. It was where someone said like speed, and you was like, nah, fuck that, and then we started talking about it. Live follower, I didn't take your comment too hard. I just got a bit hurt. That's all.
He fucking did. Live follower, he's fucking lying, right? He's just trying to butt you up.
Fuck off. No,
Sean,
I was buttered. I was going. I was.
Yes.
Sean,
yes, Dave.
I said to Crocy. I said to Crocy, because Crocy has been in the background ever since I was first introduced to YouTube, okay? And Crocy has never contacted me personally, never had a conversation with me. All of a sudden, he comes back into me, starts getting involved, and he starts making comments. He starts posting my name with loads of other names, right? So I says, with all the recent drama about him being this knight in shining armor, I says, so what are you? Are you the fucking speed dealer? Is that why you're going around fucking racing around like blue ass fly? Are you delivering speed? Are you fucking collecting speed? Like, what's your fucking thing? Yeah, I might have implied. I think I might have said, are you responsible for Sean losing all his weight with all your speed dealing? You know, hands up. It wasn't directed at you. It wasn't directed at you. It's directed at Crossy.
All right. Shit.
No,
what was that? There you go. Look, Sean, if you need to know any questions, like followers highly qualified in ADHD.
Right, I'm going to get tested for it next month, right? I'm going to tell her, right, she'll be able to hear. I can't sit down. I can't sit down. I'm always backwards and forwards. I'm always going 100 miles an hour in my head. I could do one task, putting shopping away, right? I could just swap tasks, like put half of it away, then end up hoovering up, then leave half of the hoovering, then go back to the shop and then do the dishes. My head just goes 100 miles an hour. So I'm thinking, if I've got ADHD.
What do you think, live follower? Oh, Paul C, God bless you, brother. Have a great day. God bless, mate.
Paul C, big up. I hope you.
I mean, live follower, if you can give advice
Sean.
or like, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Sean, you've just described me. You've just described me.
Well, that's what I'm like. Like, say we go to town, right? Sam will be in one shop and I'll be like, I'll just look at one thing, then I'll be out the shop, then I'll go and sit outside, then I'll be back in the shop, then I'll go to a different shop, then I'll come back.
Yeah.
That's me exactly. That is me exactly. I've always been like that, and this is where I'm comfortable doing what I do, yeah? I don't do coke, I don't do speed. I'm actually allergic to coke, and Mother Nature tells me, don't do the uppers, yeah? For me, I need lowering, yeah? The trippies, the marijuana, they slow me down. They relax me. But the other ones, whoa, I can't do them.
No.
Sweet.
Right, there you go, Sean.
What will happen is you will go to the doctors. They will refer you to whatever that word is. And it'll take months and months. If you're qualified in it, live follower, well, what do you think? Do you think that I've got it, or do you think it's just my head going 200 miles an hour every day?
Me personally, myself, from my son's fucking, from seeing it from my son, I think you have got some form of it.
Oh, yeah. I understand that, but see, when I'm at the...
In my opinion,
what's your opinion, live follower? What would you yourself say? Not like, I know you're not giving advice, but what would you think?
See, when I go to the gym, I'm off the gym. Go on, Steve.
Go on, Steve.
Right then. We are natural born survivors, but because of society, we are not encouraged to survive. We are encouraged to exist, be dependent, rather than us climbing the ladder to success, to retire. We're already retired. We're not allowed to exhaust ourselves as children. We are fucking protected and controlled as children. If you have a look at the old Spartan traditions, that is the way we should be. In my opinion.
Yeah, no. Well, I've had 4 days in the gym, so I'm off the gym today, but I still want to go. But I can't. I need to give my body time to recover.
When are you going to the doctors, Sean?
Rather at the end of this month, I'm waiting for them to phone us back, or the start of next month, you know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to contact us back, because my fucking doctors take the pure fucking piss. You've got to phone up at 8 in the morning to get an appointment. And if you don't phone up, they say they'll phone you fucking back, right? And then they fucking take forever.
That's exactly like our doctors. And do you know what? They're all the doctors, yeah, locums. So every time I go see a doctor, it's a new one that gives me a new fucking diagnosis, so I don't go no more. Jesus.
Wow, yeah.
Like, I don't really want to go and get tested for ADHD because I don't want to go through all the process.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it'd be better to go and just see. I do think you have got some form of it. Hang on, what's like? No, yeah,
Sean,
sorry, like, it's just like a bit of advice.
Big up, Zeke. Yeah,
Sean,
go on, Steve.
What?
Yeah, go on.
What is your, like, in history, what was your family's tradition? Were they blacksmiths? Were they farmers? Were they warriors? Like, what were your family back in history, like 4 or 5 generations back?
To tell you the truth, Steve, I haven't got a clue.
Do you know what? I haven't about mine, actually.
Try and find out, and we'll talk about this. Try and talk about this. Try and find out, and we'll talk about this. Because identify my surname, Farthing, okay? It's wandering warrior or mercenary. Now, living up to my name, yeah, which I have done, yeah, I am living as a warrior. You understand me? I always have done. It makes sense to where I am now. But guess what? I never found out that meaning until about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
I never found out the history of my family name. So when you understand your bloodline, where you come from, what blood is running through you, what energy is running through you, what created you, what everybody has survived before you, then you understand a bit more about you. Yeah, you might get some answers. You might get more confusion.
Yeah, you go to places online. Go on, sorry, Steve. Go on.
No.
Yeah, there's places you can go online, isn't there? Ancestry.com, where you can find out about your ancestors.
But I'm going to do that later on.
And me, mate. Yeah, and me. I'm definitely going to do it because I don't know nothing about them.
Type in your surname. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The history of the name, your surname. Okay. So
Right.
for me, history of surname Farthing.
Right. Okay. So I just put like history. Watts. Oh, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that before I go to Mum's, mate. Because yeah, I'd love to know more about my ancestors.
Do your grandparents maiden names? Do your mum's maiden name and do your father's names? Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then I will, mate. Yeah. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've got to find my fucking phone as well, man. It's here somewhere.
Right, guys. I'm gonna jump off because I need to go to town.
Yeah, no worries. This is on you. I'll be jumping off in a minute. I gotta go and see Mum.
Right. Nice speaking to you, and I'll jump back on next time you're on live.
I'm gonna probably do one in a bit, Sean. Usual time, one-ish.
Right. Well, I maybe be in the gym. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
All right, brother. Well, when you do one, I'll jump on yours.
Right. No problem. Nice speaking to you. Bye bye.
Ta-da, my man. God
Thank
bless.
you, Sean.
You
Thank
look
you,
like
Sam.
fucking
God
PE
bless you.
like that. Oh, guess what, Steve? I finally found Monk's fucking channel. I finally found it.
Cool.
God. But yeah, big up to Monk for yesterday. I'm glad he was on there.
Yeah. Big respects to Monk. He did well yesterday. A very, very proud
Steve,
person, you know, like.
Yeah. 100%, mate. 100%. It's like that day when someone said to me that you were slagging me and Monk and everyone off. Do you know what I mean? We were like, nah, wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
Yep.
I want to find that song, what you're on about. Right, Steve, just give me 1 sec while I have a look for my phone. Please. I want to read your messages as well. You're at my door, mate. Don't let down. Wow, man, I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to do a good search. Yeah, it's chocolate. Move over, Nala. I don't know where it is, bro. I've got to find it. Oh, what?
Do you want me to phone it?
Oh, I've
Have
got
you got
it.
your
I've got
ringtone?
it.
Nice.
I'll charge him up and I'm going to check that song out. So
Okay.
How you been, Steve? Like, real talk. How you been last couple of days?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but I've quite literally given up smoking nicotine. This organic tobacco that I smoke is literally nicotine free. So for the last couple of months, I've been withdrawing from nicotine. I've changed from smoking the shatter all day because I've not got anything left. I'm scraping the jars now. So I've not been smoking the same amount high levels. You know, like all the projects that I set for myself are slowly getting sorted. Like, bear in mind, when I arrived, it was dry. There was no water. There was no way of collecting water. I had to walk for miles and miles to collect and carry back. For me, a lot of stress has been released. Do you understand me? The dogs are now legal. I mean, like when we met, I was confused about the water. I was confused about the fucking dogs. I was confused about fucking everything.
Hang on, brother. Let me come. I feel ignorant. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. Right, that's it. I feel ignorant. There you go.
Nice to see you.
There we go. Yeah, man. I don't like staying off cam. It's because I've lost loads of weight again, but I'm getting back now. But yeah, like now you own them dogs, don't you? They're your dogs now, aren't they?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And this is why I don't get support. This is why I don't get support from the house owners.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to get through to people is like when they're saying, "Oh, look, he's got a lovely house." It's not your house. Fucking hell.
I don't live
Mate.
in the house.
No,
The house
I
is
know
a
that,
rebuild.
but people think you do.
The house is a rebuild. It's a work
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
I've got my bus. I'm living in my bus.
Yeah, the Mercedes one.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It doesn't go anywhere, but yeah, people think you're driving around and fucking hell. Someone said the other day to me, "Why don't you drive?"
I'm a little bit
downtown in a
nervous.
Mercedes? Just
Ha.
ignorance, bro.
You want to see the road I walk up and down? You want to see the road I walk up and down? Yeah, it bursts the tires every time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
the road's
look.
narrow.
Oh, so we're reprobates now, are we, Ginge? Cheers, buddy. God bless you, Ginge. Hope you're
Hello,
well.
Ginge.
But see, though,
Fellow.
Steve, the love you
Nice
get,
fellow.
bro, this will all wear out in a few days. Don't you worry about that.
Man, I've started getting apologies. I've had 3 apologies in 24 hours.
Yeah.
You're not
In your chat,
Jim.
people are always saying Steve's a good guy. Big, I want to say big up
Narrator
to positive
Destroyer.
vibes. That
Narrator
person is a
Destroyer.
legend.
Positive vibes is a diamond.
Yeah, 100%.
Without
mate.
people like positive vibes, Kaz, Mrs. Magpie, without people like yourself, without Jamie Sawyer, without freaking Robert Lee and other people's, you know,
Yeah.
like, wow, man. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You peoples are my backbone. You people are my wings.
Because we see, you've been out here from day one, you know, and you've been here. You know, where's the other person been hiding behind us,
The Ice
certain
Cube.
people? Come on, man.
The Ice Cube, that's my crown. He's my crown. He is my crown.
You owe him
You
a drink,
understand?
really, for outing you. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't out you, but bringing it to you. No one's ever outed you. Do you know? That's the thing. People think you was outed.
I've always said thank you.
Yeah. I mean, if you got people
I've
like positive
always
vibes,
thanked him.
Kaz,
I've always
Jamie,
thanked him.
we obviously see you. Do you know what I mean? We don't know you personally, but you've never done us wrong. So why the fuck should we jump on the bandwagon and fuck you off? No, never happened. Ignore the dog. Sorry. Right, let's have a look at these.
No, I like him.
Oh yeah, so I was going. How much is your fishing?
I like
license,
your
bro?
dogs.
How much is your fishing license?
I've got to pay somebody 20.
You're breaking up. You're freezing. Morning, Paul Taylor Cook. How you doing, bro? Morning, Minto. How you doing, lad? Lucky the bus isn't working. How could you? Exactly, man? The bus isn't freaking working. The bus is dead. Yeah, and exactly. How's he going to afford fuel for it? Exactly. Thank you very much. That is well said, Minto. Steve, you've frozen, bro.
Yeah, but I've got to pay 20 euros for. Am I back again?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think it's me. Let me try that. See how it looks a bit better. You'll come back now. I'll put the link back out. How you doing, Paul? You good though, lad? Right, once again, chat, I want you to spread the word, yeah? Everyone knows, obviously, yesterday's live at the end, Mass Detective. We want somebody, yeah, who's got a different opinion to Mass Detective, but not in a nasty way. I want a friendly, like, debate about the things that Mass Detective knows and the things that maybe, I don't know, maybe an atheist or somebody that wants to challenge Mass Detective. I'm going to try and get up. Actually, guys, tell me if you think this is a good idea. What I want to do, because Mass Detective never gets many viewers, yeah, I want to have him on here and maybe do an hour's live of just talking about the stuff that he knows. Would you all be up for that? because I think that'd be wicked. That would, because yesterday's live it got off to a rocky start, but when Master Technic came on and we was chatting about the spiritual stuff and gods and stuff, mate, it really brought me in there. Oh, look what he's put now, Pringle Bomber, pushing it up, Steve. Listen, right, hang on, Steve. Paul Taylor Cook's in here saying jump on, but he thinks he's burnt too many bridges. You haven't burnt any bridges, Paul. You've got your opinion, and that's why I let you on. But the only bit I didn't agree with was when you said that Steve walks around town naked. That's the only bit I didn't agree with. All right?
And the only thing I didn't agree with, was being associated or being targeted for something that happened nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
To be associated and implicated just by name with such thing is bad. It's bad.
And I know you're not that person for a fact.
If people are able to explain their situation and say there's similarities, one thing, but to name somebody into similarities, that's convicting them, and that's not fair. That's not fair.
I mean,
explain my rage.
You can, but we can't have none of that talk. You're more than welcome to jump on, but none of that talk.
I can explain my rage. I can explain my performance. Many people cannot. Many people get a confusion. Now, have a listen, yeah? I can talk like this. I can talk normally, or I can talk to the phone to get my voice met. And when I'm talking like that, that ain't no good. So what I like to do is I like to talk like this. But I can't talk like this because there's too much competition.
And I'm not being funny. If you like I said, you was in the live when I said about what I was accused of. You know, do I give off that sort of vibe? Paul, if you want to jump on, bro, you're more than welcome. But like, I'm not gonna have no shouting or that talk. 2 seconds, Steve. I'm just gonna charge my phone.
You charge your phone. Eventually, I'll be putting up music that means things to me. That makes all my hair stand up, makes me have goosebumps all over my body. I gave Jay a song a couple of weeks ago, Stitch of Time from Christy Moore. I give people The Who, which is a Mongolian band, H-U, and the Wolf Totem. And I ask people to read the subtitles. And there's another one, Lila Johnson, and something tribal, blah, blah, blah. These words are how I live and what I project and how I want other people to understand me through the music that I give you, through the news articles that I give you. These are professional people that can speak for me. It's like C6 Steve. He sings my life. C6 Steve from America. He actually sings my life.
Oh, I've heard of him. Is that the one that plays like he makes his own instruments?
Yeah.
Bro, I listen to him.
His title is my name, C6 Steve. I'm a retired fisherman. I want to get back to sea. I want to live on the sea, but I'm seasick. Yeah, I want to get back to sea. You understand me? I've got the sea there. I've got my boat. I just need my license.
And you lagged out last time. How much is your license?
About 40 euros. But I need to pay my friend 20 euros to drive. And I need 20 euros to go there. I want to collect the dog tablets. I want to collect a month or two worth of dog food. I'm not going just for one thing because I have to pay 20 euros each time.
Do it all in one go, like I didn't. I thought it was like 100 euros.
No. There's a day course that I can do in the city, and that's the 100 euros. But then that allows me to do all the bigger boats, bigger engines and power boats and stuff like that. You know, jet skis and stuff. I don't want that. I don't want that yet. I'll learn that. You know,
the basic, simple one, don't you?
Just the basic. Set on my boat, 2 rods, happy days. Small 2.5 engine, happy days. Do you get me? Yeah.
Too right.
Yellowfin tuna, octopus, fucking dollars. dollars. Do you get me?
Well,
There's royalties.
Yeah,
If I'm doing those things, if I'm doing those things in bad weather, I can be doing my gardening. I can be doing all the other things that I need to do to be self-sufficient. Do you get me?
Yeah. Steve,
I can buy my own goats.
Buy me own. There's a question from live follower. Can I ask Steve how he intends to fund himself? Basically,
I've just explained that.
He's doing it now on his own.
I've just explained that. Yeah, I never came here prepared. If I came here prepared, yeah, I would have done what I needed to be here prepared. I never came here prepared. I came here for an emergency. Somebody went psychiatric case. He's in Norway in psychiatric care as we speak. As we speak, that's 2 years. He's been in the nut house because he went crazy here after 3 months. He beat up the man that was originally caring for this place. Now understanding, I had first option, but I'm a poor man. My friends that own the house understand that I'm always welcomed here, but I could never afford to be here on my own because I'm a tramp. I depend on the freedom.
Can I just
I've depended on freedom 27 years.
Sorry, mate. Live follower, let me just say this, and because it's the truth. I was the one that kept pestering Steve to put his PayPal up. Was I not, Steve? I was the one that kept saying to Steve in the beginning, get your PayPal up. Honest to God, that is.
You were
Steve, ain't the beg.
You were trying to set me up a PayPal. You were stressing and trying to set me up a PayPal. So I took control and I set my own PayPal.
Right. That's what I'm on about. I was the one that started the PayPal stuff. So please don't think that Steve.
That went on for weeks. It was me. That went on for a couple of months. For a few months, that went on. People bullying, filling my head. I'm not a tramp. Why the fuck should I be begging? Why should I be looked how I see other people's? No fucking way. Yeah, I'm an independent person. I'll fucking grab. I'll show you.
Yeah. No, you're not, mate. Exactly. Yeah, live follow. I've just explained that. We've just explained it. Simples.
People don't want to hear it, man. They're deaf. They've got their own head. Mine's made up.
To put his fucking PayPal up. I even tried setting my PayPal up in his name, but it just wouldn't do it. We had a right bloody joke over it. It was a nightmare.
Yep.
So yeah, there's your answer. And I will always say that because it's the truth. It was me. I pressured Stephen to put it up, but we just could not.
Maximum 3 times. Yeah. Maximum of 3 times. It may have gone on for a week or 2 and then another week or 2, but maximum of 3 times I've put out my ideas of how I can pick myself up and sort all my shit out. And I've asked for loans, not for a beg. I asked for loans. Yeah, that will be repaid. And I've always said to everybody, whatever you've given me is going to be repaid. Either I plant a tree because you don't want the money back, and I'll plant a tree, put a nice plaque on it, and I'll maintain it all day, every day.
Yeah, but
Steve, and I'll create this forest.
Yeah, but like with Sean, mate, he got so much trolling over his putting his PayPal up and getting donations. That is what it's there for. You've been on here a year grinding every single day, 3-4 lives a day. So that's why, and I've seen people want to donate to you. It's not like you're begging. I mean, look yesterday, Matrix.
That's what Jamie Sawyer said.
There's a tenner. Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what Jamie Sawyer said.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what Jamie Sawyer said to me? Yeah, Jamie Sawyer said straight up, yeah, it is entertainment, if nothing else. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. And that's how he kept advertising to other people. Yeah, but Jamie Sawyer doesn't see it as entertainment. Jamie Sawyer sees it as an interactive diary that I'm creating. I'm giving myself to you lot. I'm giving myself to you lot so you can learn, so you can take on heed what your children have got coming, what you've experienced, what your grandparents experienced, what your parents experienced. It's not just about me.
It's you changing your name, innit? Fucking hell. We know why you changed your name. The mirror was reflecting. What had meaning?
Yeah, but listen. I was first introduced to YouTube podcasts and live panels and chats because of mental well-being.
Yeah.
That NW, the Ice Cube, he suggested when we were communicating via Messenger before he came here, he asked me so we could have similar things to talk about. He asked me to pay attention to DH channel. So I paid attention to DH channel on the mental well-being, mental health.
Yeah,
that was 1 year ago.
Started talking to him, he was mentioning that I can't mention his name on my channel, but yeah, he was mentioning him saying like, and I was like, bro, stay away from that. Don't go near that. Yeah.
The first first live that I listened to was Stevie Cookie. Yeah, when he was on the DH channel. Okay.
Who's that?
That was the first I ever. That was the first I ever got shown, and I can show you in text messages where NW sent me the link so I could tune in.
It's pure.
Yeah. You right, Paul? How you doing, bro? Hello. Are you muted?
Hello, Paul. Today's another day. So what was said yesterday, forget about it. Let's live for today. We know
Paul, if you can speak.
We know your message, Paul. Please don't. Yeah, this is not nice.
All right.
We can make nice. I'm not that ugly person. I promise you.
Today.
But I'm a bit worried, Paul, about you, bro. You like, have you got Instagram or anything, Paul? Paul, can you might be muted or something, mate. Can't hear you.
Paul, if you can hear me,
yeah, can hear you now, mate.
Facebook. Paul, find me on Facebook.
Yeah, mate, loud and clear.
Yep.
No, my message always has been and always will be, and it has been on. It'll be graved in on my tombstone. Is don't forget the person that got hurt. Don't forget the victim.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a lot, and I'm seeing a hell of a lot on YouTube where get some fucking hate for this, but
just say it, Paul. Don't worry, bro.
We seem to be lauding people who grind on streets, and we shouldn't be, because they're in the same. You know what I mean, don't you?
Thank you.
No, I honestly don't.
Paul,
really
can I ask you, Paul, respectfully, Paul, please, respectfully, can you please find me on Facebook? Can you please find me on Facebook? My name is Stephen. My name is Stephen Farthing. Find me on Facebook. I don't have Facebook, please. Communicate with me, Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever you want. But please, you need somebody one-on-one you can talk with. Okay, when we talk, I can translate what you're saying, and I can help you. Please.
No, I totally understand that, but you've got to understand, from my point of view, we're in a world of imagery now. We're not in a world of text and text. We're in a world of imagery.
Exactly. Face recognition.
No, just imagery in general.
Yeah.
And a nice guy with a good story and an honest heart don't prance around and bollock naked with a Pringle tube over his dick when he's professing to not be that professes to not be that character. That was my point. And on YouTube, we've got a lot of people on YouTube who are professing to be something, but behind that is something completely different.
Have you ever been
there for everyone to see? Yeah.
Have you been to
Ibiza? Sorry, no.
Have you been to Barcelona? Have you been to Barcelona?
No.
Okay. Well, have a look at these MTV videos. Have a look at You've Been Framed. Have a look at Jackass. Okay. Have a listen to Eminem and 50 Cent. Okay. Please. Yeah. Don't cast out everybody on the same hook, okay? Because what you'll find is you'll lose your line, yeah? You'll find out that it's not attached to your reel, and it'll just keep feeding out that line. When you catch some, catch is just gonna drag you, okay? We're not all the same. Just because we perform similar, we're not all the same. We cannot judge book by its cover. Yeah?
No, I totally understand that,
cannot
mate.
read
Fucking
me.
hell.
Listen to me 10 minutes.
I can read your behaviour,
Because
mate.
it's 10 minutes of race.
No, I'm trained to be. I'm trained to look at your behaviour.
Me too.
I'm qualified to look at your behaviour.
Have a read of the news article that I passed by.
I will ask it, but I don't think it's just.
Have a look at the videos. Have a look at the videos and the news articles with Stephen William. Have a look. You'll see I'm a character reader. You'll see I'm a character protector. Understanding. I'm a defender, not an attacker.
I don't know what any of that means.
I'll go full hog. I'll go full because you've not read the newspaper's article where I've been publicized, where I've been passed all around the world. You've not listened or read the court appearances. You've not listened and seen my life. And you don't listen to me. You listen to words that are manipulated by dictionary and by Bible and by the commercial world.
I'm trying,
advertising.
Steve, I'm trying to understand you, but you're talking in riddles like I do.
Listen, guys, can we stop it here, please? Because it's going like yesterday, and I don't like that.
Yeah, no, let's stop, please.
Yeah, let's stop. Right.
And that's
Steve,
why I
please,
say,
I'm being pressured by live follower. Can you, right? The money you just donated will only. I'm not getting it. I'm just reading this because they keep asking me to read it. All right, bro. The money just donated will only last a short time. While how does Steve intend to continue to fund himself when he makes no? He makes. What do you want about? He makes no effort. He was. Oh God. Do you want to
No, you can't.
Steve?
That's judging a book by its cover, Steve.
I know. Yeah.
That's judging a book by its cover because there is no imagery behind the image they've portrayed.
Well,
my point was the image that you portrayed was a very dark. It has layers. There's lots of other dark things behind that. Whereas they've just assumed that you just sit down on the beach all day and do no but beg. I haven't assumed that. And I've not said that neither.
Videos where he's walking 5 kilometers just to get bloody water.
That's not begging. That's not begging in my eyes. No, but your behaviour.
Paul, I don't know if you've seen his channel yet, but he's never begged. He's asked. Yeah, people want to donate to him. So all I've seen is just, how do I donate? How do I donate?
You don't get if you don't ask. As my
Exactly.
grandma used
And
to
like
say.
I said, Paul, I was the one that pressured Steve to get his PayPal up there. He didn't want to do it. So,
If he begged, if he begged, he wouldn't get
begged,
the
and
money.
I'm the one that fucking instigated it all. Yeah, that's one thing.
Not yesterday.
I can show you.
The only thing I'm going to apologise to Steve for.
Yeah.
Is the veracity of which
That's
I came out.
That is a big
Not
man
for
to
what.
do that.
Not for what I said, because I stand by what I said. But
That's
for the way
everyone.
I did it.
Yeah.
That were wrong. That were wrong. But let me just say one thing. No sympathy, no nothing. It's just a moment in my life that happened. On Sunday, I botched hanging myself.
Don't you freaking dare!
No.
So no, I did.
No.
I botched it. I had got my
Paul,
finger.
come on,
I
bro.
got my. I got my finger caught in the rope, and I thought that it was the fucking knot, and it weren't. It was my fucking finger, and it pulled my finger out of fucking socket. So I'm kinda in a weird, strange, fucking roundabout way.
I know what exactly you're in because
Kind of glad that I got that.
And Paul,
happened, but
you
glad
need
you
to
didn't.
contact me. Paul, you need to come here for a holiday. Paul, you need to contact me and let you pacify yourself. You need to live.
No.
I can show you the love of life. And it's not
No, you're-
homosexual.
no.
It's not fucking ugly.
That's affecting you. Well, no, don't do it, bro. Please, don't do it.
I won't do it. I'm not going to do it now. It hurts too much now. And I fucking found it
It hurts. Are you fucking?
out. I didn't
idiot?
fucking know it hurt.
God bless
I didn't
you.
know it hurt. I didn't know it hurt.
Paul, we're meant to be in communication.
I'm being serious. I'm being deadly serious.
Says,
I did not know it hurt.
Mother Nature says all over my body.
No, Paul.
Paul, Mother Nature says all over my body. Goosebumps, hair stood up. All over my body. It's static. We're supposed to be connected. You're supposed to be connected with me. Thank you, Paul. One love, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
I look forward to seeing you.
Now.
What?
I have
What
no
happened
idea,
there?
Paul.
Thank you. Thank you,
No,
Jay.
I had no idea it hurt.
Jay's bringing us together.
Yeah.
No, you ain't, mate.
Shit,
No, yeah.
man.
That was me stopping you.
Like I said to you,
That was
Paul,
me stopping you
you're
before
always
you'd even
like
spoken
my
to me. That was me stopping you.
You never know, you might end up best friends.
Yeah. I don't. This is what I mean when I said I came out of it wrong.
Yeah,
I did it
once
wrong.
Well, listen, honestly, mate. Once you learn to get to know this guy, you'll be like, all right, I get it now. He is crazy. He's mountain man. Do you know what I mean? He is. But yeah, I mean, you got.
Let me tell you a little story. I know I babble a lot and I can talk for England, but this is a genuinely truthful story. Is this? When I was a kid, because I got chucked here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
I used to have this reoccurring dream that I used to have. I was always running around streets and I'd turn up at somebody's door that I knew. But every time I opened the door, it was the picture of the person that I went to, but they turned into this fucking horrible green thing in a leather jacket and an axe. Right? And that was a reoccurring dream I had for about 5 years. Wow. When I eventually, over time, over years, when I've spoke to professionals and worked in the industry and got qualified in the industry and realised that where that come from, and that was just like looking for somebody who you think is going to be good to you, but they turn out to be a cunt in the long run. That's why I attack imagery.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for somebody that's gonna go, yeah, no, dude, this is what it's like. And then you latch onto somebody and you think, oh, okay, right, I can gel with this person, I can talk to this person, I can say something, I might get a bit out and I might feel better. Yeah. And then they jump on screen with the bollocks out in a Pringle tub. That was my point. That's my point. That was my point. That's my point. If you want to be taken seriously as whatever you profess to be, you can't then show a completely different image, because the people who are looking for the help rely on the imagery. They rely on the archetypal picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not you switching it up halfway through.
Sean.
Like I said, I know Stephen. Yeah, he's a joker.
It's one of the reasons why I like Masked Detective. It's a lot of blancmange, but he had deviated from what I first ever saw from him to yesterday. And changed. It's not changed at all. I don't agree with it all, but it hasn't changed.
No, he's wicked.
That's him being honest to his message, not dishonest to the image.
Yeah. I mean,
can I ask you? If I asked you, do you like treasure maps?
No.
No, okay. Right then. So
I don't like treasure maps.
Then, right? So you like investigating?
No, don't like investigating things either. Do you know what it is, Steve? You're confusing. No, listen. You're confusing me with a child.
Wait a minute. Wait. Have a look on the top. Have a look on the top shelf. You'll see a hunter's glass. It's got the stag in there, right? And it's got it's got stunt pegs from the BMX. That's one place I want you to go and check out. And then ask that person and the community about me, and then come to Spain and walk the beaches. If you've got a problem with
Steve, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you.
Here in Spain, in this part of Spain, everybody's naked. Everybody's naked. Given opportunity, everybody's naked here in Spain.
Yeah, but the channel that you're
Until
on
we
and
go to
everybody's
the shops.
watching's not naked, Steve. Fuck's sake. You not get it. You don't understand, do you?
Yeah, but Paul, come on, let's remember, yeah, the other person involved goaded him in standing up. And Steve...
Yeah, well,
I was
yeah,
sat
no,
here.
I've been goaded. Just do it.
Do you know what I mean, man?
Here,
But then as
and
soon
I
as his
said,
channel got
I'm
struck,
always
he's like,
naked.
Steve, the
The
villain.
man said, prove it. The man said, prove it. So I grabbed my
can't
Dairy Lee
stand.
fucking triangle box. Yeah, it's about this big. Yeah, I took the lid off, so it's got 2 big circles, and I grabbed my Pringle tube, and I wore a pair of shoes. I covered up using. I never entered. I used the 2 discs and the Pringle tube. Dairy Lee triangles. I think 24 triangles and the Pringles tube. Now you have a look at the sizes of things. I can screenshot. I've screenshotted it. There was nothing perverse. I showed that I didn't have any boxer shorts on. That was all I showed. Yeah? I covered up completely.
That's why I asked you, Steve,
I
because
promise you.
I seen the live and I didn't see any part of your body, thank fuck.
So if anybody just says to you, get naked, Steve, you'll do it.
No,
If anybody says to you,
Paul,
no, all right then, okay then. So if anybody says to you, prove to me you're naked, you'll prove it then. Rather than say, I don't want to prove I'm naked, just accept that I'm naked. So for me to prove I'm naked means I have to show you I'm naked.
110% proud and loud. I'm more louder and prouder than anybody I've ever met.
Yeah,
I have no doubt. I have no doubt, Steve.
Between like what PD done to what Steve done, a big difference. You know,
It's not. It's the same action. It's just that one was requested and one was forced on you.
Yeah, but he didn't show his pics. Everyone's going on as if he showed his
Depends, that's
meat.
your
He
opinion.
didn't.
Well, anyway, that's
So what
not the
you've got
point,
there
is
is
it?
you've got 2 opinions.
Well, yeah, it is the point.
You've got 2 opinions.
Well, it's not.
You've
It's
got
not the
2
point, though, is it?
opinions, and then 3 opinions. And 1, 2, 3. There's thousands of opinions. Nobody's right to say that is it. Nobody is right to say that is only it. We are all opinionated, and it's about us accumulating the balance of all opinions.
Yeah. Do you know what I love?
The
Yeah,
balance of
I
all
love that
opinions.
there's so many saints on this YouTube. There's so many.
Fuck me, I ain't no saint.
Do you know what I mean? It winds me up, man. We've all.
Mate, I am no saint. I am no saint, but I am swimming against the tide because I'm trying desperately for people to just fucking ignore the reformists, the reformed guys.
Yeah.
Ignore the stories, ignore the YouTube persona, and just have a look at people behind that got hurt by these people that then they didn't get into trouble for. They got away with it. So I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I can't not do that because you displayed
And that's
some of that.
and that's
It
kind
was
of what I
just
was
so.
saying. And that's kind of what I was saying. Excuse me. When you have a look at all the porn bombing that's been going on, cowardly. When you have a look at all this snidey bullshit talk that's been going on, cowardly.
I never
When
don't
you get
understand.
something as innocent and honest as I tried to show, and it's still manipulated and tired in the same categories as the worst, I mean, it needs to be questioned.
I tell you what needs to be questioned. You're right that.
Was
You're
I high?
100%.
Was I drunk?
You're 100%. You're 100% right that we do have to question what people say is right and wrong, but you were professing to not be the person that somebody asked you to be, and you became because they asked you.
Was I?
And you just
was
went,
I
yeah, all right,
advertising vulgar? No, I took precautions. I showed respect. Instantly. Well, I can't just stand up with my fucking balls hanging out. I have to.
Right, let's just move
So
on.
I
Yeah,
grabbed the
because at the end
Pringle
of the
tube.
day, Steve didn't show his dick, and that's the end of it. Yeah, let's move on.
And I portrayed like this. I portrayed first. I showed first, and then I covered up. You know, it wasn't just me standing up like that. It wasn't me walking around. Yeah, I stood up, covered up. I promise you.
Mick, you fucker.
Do you know if you'd have said you weren't naked, I would have said, okay, fair enough. I wouldn't have asked you to prove it, and I certainly wouldn't have fucking gone online and proved it to some numpty who just wants to have a look at your body. But the fact that you were quite ready to do that, and the fact that you had no shame in doing that, means that you live in a world that I do not inhabit, and it's that habit of not projecting what you think's right and wrong with morality. Just because you think it's okay doesn't mean it's okay. It just means it's okay for you.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so that,
yes. And it was okay for Andrew. It wasn't on your channel.
I'm not about,
it wasn't on your channel. It was on Andrew's channel. Where Andrew and Andrew is one of these happy-go-lucky, for the moment, inebriated, happy fucking days. Yeah? If it was on your channel,
all right,
it would be completely wrong. Your message
you're missing the point,
different.
You always miss the point, people.
No, equality.
Because you get tied up in your own argument, don't you?
Equality to be individual. Equality not to be all. And this is where I went into the girls' channel and called them all a bunch of Nazis. And this is where I fell out, because I called them all a bunch of Nazis. We have to do
does not anybody else see what I see here?
George Orwell.
I've spent far too much time in the profession.
Yes, I do.
I've spent far too much time in my profession, because you don't. If you can't see what I'm saying and you can't hear what I'm hearing, and you're not taking a double step, you're not taking a double step and a double look.
It's very opinionated.
It is, you're right.
Resembling is what is brainwashing. You're tunnel vision into your own perspective. You're not taking on anybody else's perspective.
No. That's take your perspective, mate. I don't think like you.
As you said,
I now think like me because of people who think like you. That's why I think why I do, because of people who think like you do. So,
you are trained to think like you do. You are trained to think like you do.
Yeah, I'm sick of all this fucking. It's like yesterday all over again. Sorry, Paul. I had to remove you, mate, because Paul, you need to speak to someone, mate. You're obviously. I don't know, mate. I'm worried about you, bro. I don't get some like.
Sorry.
Yeah, some of what you said made sense, but some of it, it's just. Yeah, I don't want to go over yesterday's stuff. At the end of the day, he didn't show his
example,
and that's the end of it.
When a judge sentences people, okay, he's trained by law. Okay, now the solicitors, they are below the judge, and hopefully they become the judge. That's what solicitors do. They climb ladders. They either become politicians. Okay, so when you're climbing the ladder because you're educated, you become extremely tunneled visioned. Okay, so tunneled vision, so brain controlled and body controlled that everything that you're educated and live your life by, it takes over. So then you got these vigilante police officers. They're below the solicitors. Now, somebody said earlier that you're auditing on police, but the police are representing a law that they practice, and you're trying to preach their law at them. You've lost. You've lost because you're a civilian. You're not preaching their law to them. Okay, so the psychiatrics, the psychiatrists. You understand me? Open mind.
I just think Paul needs to speak
they
to
have
someone,
to be.
though, really. I'm sorry, Paul. No,
why
Paul,
I said. That's
Paul,
communicate
listen to it feels bad. Look, read that. Look, Paul, listen. I see. Look, there's no hard feelings, bro. I'm going. I had to go anyway. I've got to go and take my dog out. You have not done anything wrong.
Paul,
right?
I love you, man. Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, you're a good man. Your heart's in the right place. But excuse me for training.
All right, there's no malice, no nothing. You're always welcome on here, but you know that I don't block anyone on here.
Paul, communicate with me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook, Messenger. I'll give you my phone number so you can have me 24/7. My problem is solar, no electricity at nighttime. So when I'm on YouTube, is all I'm doing. Yeah, I'm reserving energy.
I mean, go over the Steve's lives, mate.
You know.
Go over when Steve's live and have a chat with him, by all means, innit? Gosh.
Come on holiday. Get your passport. Come on holiday for a week.
Come over
you don't have to stay here. You can stay in the village. You know, there's a hostel. You can stay in the next village. You can stay in the next village.
Yeah, God bless you,
Bring
mate.
your tent. Don't bring a tent. I've got a tent. You know, so you don't need to bring a tent. You know, just bring some shorts and sandals and a warm set of clothes.
And some Pringle tins.
Nah, Pringles are cheaper here.
All right then. Right then, listen, my man. I'm gonna do a live later on, about 1 o'clock-ish. If you want to jump on, I've got to go and take me dog and feed me mum. Feed me dog and see my mum. I meant. Shit. But yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, shut up. I'll check these messages out in a minute as well when your phone's done. All right, bro. What's that?
All right. Hey, Paul. You can contact me 24/7. Okay. I'll be in contact within an hour or a couple of hours. If I'm sleeping for 5 hours, there's a 5-hour circle. Please.
I think it's doing good for you when you chat behind the scenes.
Yes, rather than be in public and confused, manipulated and abused, we can talk. No problem. No problem.
100%.
You're invited.
But Paul, if you're
Thank
back
you.
around later on, you can come back on, mate. But let's just leave what's happened in the past there. You know what I mean? The past is the past, bro. All right? Anyway, guys, I will see you later, Steve. I'll catch you all in a bit. I'm going to do a live about blah, 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 blah. Say about 1 o'clock, maybe a bit earlier. Anyway, thank you, guys. Remember, like I always say, tell someone you love them, right? It takes 2 minutes and lasts forever. Thank you, everyone, for your opinions. And I like it that everyone... And you're all welcome. Come on, give your opinion. I want it. I'm all up for a debate, but just no nastiness. All right. Anyway, God bless, guys, and I'll catch you all later.